Right, it is time for some cookery now, and Clodagh got a perfect dish for the warmer weather, and it can be made in under 20 minutes. Are you sure?
I called them fish finger sandwiches. They're not, though, are they?
No, I screamed across the studio.
She started shouting at me.
They're fish burgers.
Fish burgers.
Because they're more meatier than that, and they're not for kids, they're for adults, and they're really, really delicious. I'm so excited.
Why aren't fish fingers for adults, please, Clodagh? Asking for a friend.
They are in a sandwich.
Thank you.
They are in a sandwich.
Are
Just
they?
need to make sure. Yes, of course they are.
I've never had a fish finger sandwich.
What?
No.
Wait, hold on a
Is
sec.
it a thing?
There's like
How do you have it? And like sliced pan of bread or?
There's gasps in the gallery. Clodagh's never had a fish finger sandwich.
No.
I will never be able to look at you the same way again.
I tell you what,
God,
if we
no.
slice these bits of fish a little
Will you
thinner,
make me one?
essentially it is a fish finger sandwich.
Okay.
Yes.
Youth will be more
It's
delicious.
more of a
Okay.
fish
Show
to
us how to do
fish.
it.
Okay, so this is, we're making it with slaw and then with a lemony coriander mayonnaise. So I've got some hake here, but you could use haddock, cod, salmon, whiting, whatever you can get.
Whatever you need.
From your, exactly.
Lovely.
So what we're going to do is you get your piece of fish like that. I do 2 per burger, but you could do 1. Like 2 doesn't make it like top heavy. It's going to be a big bite. And then we're going to flour them. I always put the seasoning into my flour first, and then you don't have to worry about seasoning up.
So it's quite a meaty fish, isn't it? Essentially,
quite a meaty fish.
that'll stay together while you're
And I was saying, this is kind of, I'm going to tell you why it's a little bit healthy. Okay, so I'm flouring my fish up, always make sure you get every extra bit of flour off it. And then egging it, look at the colour of these eggs.
Flour
that's
it,
insane.
egg it.
And then
It's like
panko breadcrumb.
trick-or-treating. And then panko it.
Because it's really crispy. The panko breadcrumbs are really, really crispy. Or a good way to use up dried or old bread, pop it into the oven, roast it up, and then blitz it. So you get a crunchy breadcrumb.
Okay.
And then I'm using an air fryer to do it. I love my air fryer.
This is why it's so healthy.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's not much oil. I'll show you how much oil I'm going to pop in here. But if you don't have an air fryer, at home, you know, if I didn't have my air fryer, I would be putting it into the hot oven to roast, or a shallow pan with a little bit of vegetable oil, and then just a little bit of oil on top.
Oh,
It's
wow,
like,
that's a
it's only a tiny little bit.
amount
Drizzle.
of
It's
oil.
a scant amount, and then it goes in for, depending on the thickness of your fish, if your fish is like not that thick, 15 minutes, but turn it halfway through.
Okay.
Oh, let me just wash my hands.
Okay. Excellent.
Woo, 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 woo.
I love the addition of the coriander and the crispy cabbage. Ooh,
Yes,
That was quick.
and this is what the that was quick. Yeah, so there it is. And then this is it done like that, crispy and gorgeous. You can pop those
so
to the side.
professional.
They don't
So
have
it just looks delicious.
They look so good. Okay, then on to the lemony mayo. So this is a way to kind of pimp up any good mayonnaise. This is regular shop bought mayonnaise. I'm popping in lemon zest. And then I'm popping in lemon juice.
Nice.
Ooh,
and
so
then
tangy.
really tangy, really lemony. And then I'm putting in fresh coriander. If you like things hot, you could put in some dried chili flakes or a
Okay.
little bit of
Little kick.
chili powder for a little kick. Or harissa. Sometimes I put in, you know, harissa?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
rose one is really, really nice.
Yes. I did a broccoli salad, actually, with the
That's
rose
quite
one the other
liquidy,
day.
isn't it?
Quite good.
Yeah, it is. It'll
But it's
thicken
got a
up. Sorry.
coat.
Sorry, the lemon will thicken it up. So a lemon is amazing. Did you know that after, like, I don't know, a minute or so, it thickens up sauces, lemon?
Really?
Yeah.
Why does
yeah.
it do that?
The gelatin in it.
Really?
Yeah, natural gelatin in it. Okay, so then over to the slaw. I've got white cabbage. I've got red cabbage. We all know that this is like so good for you. And carrots, all chopped up really, really finely. And then what I'm doing then is just putting half of the amount of mayo in here.
When it comes to you saying this is quite healthy, the cabbage is doing a lot of heavy lifting there, isn't it?
But look how much cabbage is there.
And it's white fish.
Look how much
it's not
cabbage.
That, it's not that.
And it's white fish.
It's good.
Yes.
Did you see the amount of oil that I used?
Very
Scant.
little.
I'd say scant.
Scant. Scant it was.
There's our
Scant.
brioche buns, though, I think.
Okay, so I mix all of these up like this together. But this slaw is fantastic if the weather gets good again.
It
Yeah.
really will.
Okay, it will get good again. This is fantastic just to have at the side of a barbecue or doing a roast chicken. But when you're making, so mix it all together and then, you know, obviously salt and pepper it and leave it for an hour just to macerate.
Okay.
I was so excited I said macerate correctly because I usually can't say it. You know, there's one thing on your mind. Will I be able to say it?
Why have you got one thing on your mind?
What?
One thing?
So so nice.
So then it comes out looking like this, and it all becomes lovely and pink. And then there's the assembly line then up here. And I know
Stephen's going to come in and assemble as well.
Stephen's gonna help
Stephen's
here.
coming to join us. Come on in.
Running all the way.
How many fish burgers, sandwiches, fingers have you assembled in the past? Come in the middle of us.
How many fish burger
How many
sandwich
times have you
fingers?
done
I've
this?
never
Yes.
done this before.
You've
This
never
is
done
Kids, though? Have you never done this for the kids?
I mean, not with this level of sophistication and... I mean, the garnish, they don't get garnish because they just take the garnish off, don't they? What's this green leaf on the top?
Good point.
So I'm going to do one, and then you're going to see if you can get it exact, okay?
So there's a good bit of...
So lots of that mayo. You've got to have lots of mayo. There's nothing worse than somebody giving you a burger and it's like a tiny little bit of mayo. Like, lash it on.
Two patties. Are they patties, would you say? No, they're
Fish.
two
Do you call it a
burgers.
fish?
Well, it's an upgrade from a finger, so yeah.
They're just fat
And
fingers.
then loads
They're
of
fat
that
fish
gorgeous...
fingers.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is.
They're fish
I told you,
fillets.
I told you
you had to warm your jaw up.
Look at this.
Okay, now this is the first one.
These ones
Okay,
might come in useful.
maybe
Okay,
you go next.
Okay, I'll go.
Bring it here.
Shall
I'll take that
Give
one.
one to Stephen.
Right.
Yeah, you... Right, here.
Can I do like a... I don't know, my mouth can get... I mean, I do have a big mouth, that's not...
Well,
but-
why don't you... You could... I'm going to might put one
Do you
patty
eat it
on
with
mine.
the...
think I might
So you
do
put that in to hold it all
Well,
together?
that does help hold it together.
Doesn't go up your nose then
one
when
of
you try and
those.
eat.
That's a
Okay,
good point.
I'm gonna do
Shall I go
that.
for a mouthful?
There.
And
Yeah.
then your
for it.
slaw. Let me get your slaw
Okay.
on for you.
Oh, that's...
Wow.
Oh, look at that. That does
Wow.
look good, I have to say.
Okay. Have
Now.
that one.
Oh, is that... That's yours?
You're like, you're dodging this, aren't you?
The lemon in
there.
there is delicious.
Gordon Bennett.
That wasn't very much
I'm going for
mayonnaise
this.
on
So
that.
give her a
Very
break.
much what? Not enough mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise on.
But you get a bit more mayonnaise with the slaw, don't you?
Do we have a
Yes, there is
napkin
some
for
on
you?
that. You're right.
Ben, can you pass me a napkin?
Oh,
That's amazing, isn't it? You've got
They're
the
good.
zest
oh
of the
my
lemon.
Lord.
Aren't they
Isn't the
good?
zest of the lemon amazing? And that.
And
the
the
crunch.
coriander.
And the crunch?
And the fish,
Like
though,
roll.
is amazing.
Isn't that good?
I could have even more mayo on that, though.
Yeah, I know, I love
I like
lashings of
it,
mayo.
yeah.
Oh,
So it's
so delicious.
crunchy.
I wish I'd gone for 2 bits of fish now.
Why didn't you go for bits of
I
fish?
was just being
There's
being
more
polite.
meat, isn't there?
Go.
While Stephen fills up his fish, the details of this recipe are all on the This Morning app, as usual. Claude, thank you very much. Oh, hello. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.